His smirk turned seductive, his eyes half-lidded as he gave me the look a man gives a woman he's attracted to. "Show up Friday and find out." I couldn't contain my small laugh, choking it back before he took it as a sign of encouragement. Until I knew which direction I wanted to go, I found it best not to give the vampire any bright ideas. He took every opening as an invitation to push harder, displaying a distinct resemblance to a battering ram. Avoidance and ignoring the charge between us wouldn't work much longer. I needed to make a choice. I frowned at him as I remembered all the reasons he and I were not a good idea, starting with the fact his loyalty to the vampires would always outweigh anything he felt toward me. Then there was his age. He wasn't just a few decades older than me. He was centuries, 300 to 400 years older at least. Some of the things he'd let slip made me think he could be even older. Thinking about it was enough to make my teeth hurt. His gaze flickered as his attention fastened on something behind me. I turned to see Eric standing at the edge of the gym, the normally reserved enforcer appearing even more intense than normal. That was odd. Liam's enforcers didn't typically interrupt during our training periods. Whatever message he brought must be important. "We'll end here for the night," Liam said. My eyes lingered on Eric for a beat longer as I tilted my head in question. Yes, whatever this was about was very important. Curiosity took hold. I shook my head, mentally rejecting the urge. As tempting as it was to ask questions and pry into matters that most likely didn't concern me, that was a good way to get drawn deeper into vampire politics. I wasn't sure if I was ready for that step yet. "And here I thought vampires were supposed to have stamina for days," I said, as I bent to grab my shoes from the edge of the mat. Liam stepped closer and trailed a stolen touch across my shoulder. Goosebumps skated down my spine. I stilled. "I would be glad to show you just how long my stamina can last," he said, a seductive smile, edged with sly humor, taking over his face. "On the mats, of course," he added as an afterthought. Amusement invaded, and I cocked my head, taking pleasure in the game. Another time, perhaps when dreams become reality. Appreciation at the jab passed over his face as he inclined his head. I sauntered away, saying over my shoulder, "See you Friday." I bounded up the steps of the clan's mansion Friday night, anticipation and eagerness giving me urgency. I had a good feeling about tonight. Drinks with Caroline had cleared my head and given me much-needed perspective when it came to what I wanted out of life. I'd been stuck in survival mode for so long that sometimes I forgot the other things in life. Maybe it was time to loosen up and live again. Liam could be the beginning of that, starting with my taking him up on his proposal of a field trip. Afterwards, we'd see where the night led. Either way, I was tired of fighting this attraction between us. I walked into the gym with a smile on my face. "I've thought about what you said, and I'd like to take you up on it." "You were right." Nathan straightened from his stretch, looking up in surprise. "What am I right about?" I ground to a halt and frowned. "What are you doing here? Where's Liam?" "He'll be gone for a while. He asked me to take over your training in the meantime." Everything in me went still. "For how long?" Nathan shrugged. "Don't know. The mission is hush-hush. Until then, you've got yours truly." My nod was slow. Liam had left. All the anticipation I'd felt moments before drained away, leaving behind ice. "Something wrong?" I was quiet. "Nope." I gave my